What's good, CDL fans? We got some more information about the upcoming CDL season that I wanted to share with you real quick in this video. The real big thing to hit on here in this video is going to be the new minors format that we touched on in my previous video and obviously was rumored recently. And real quick, I just want to say I'm going to be live today and tomorrow watching the $50,000 Flank Invitational here on YouTube if you want to join. We've been breaking viewership records in my previous streams, getting over 200 viewers. I mean, we got over 100 viewers, then we got over 200. So absolutely insane support recently. So if you want to hang out with us, if you hate Twitch ads, really has been the big thing. Definitely watch over with us on YouTube. Let's hop into this article here from CDL Script Intel with Breaking Point on their website, talking about really the new minor format is what I want to discuss in this video because it seems to be the thing that has the most confusion and of course is the newest thing coming to the league, so it's what people are most excited to know more about. This is not official news just yet. It does look like the league is going to be officially dropping things in about a week, but for what we know now, it looks like there's only going to be minor tournaments at this current moment for Major 1 and 2, but if it all goes well, the plan is going to be to carry them on for the whole season, and all 12 teams are going to be involved in these. Now, the real kicker to these, other than the fact that they are online, right? This is an online minor tournament. They are single elimination. Now, this has been the biggest point of contention so far with these minor tournaments. Some COD fans like single elim. They feel like it makes it a bit more interesting, right? It's a lot easier for if a top team slips up, they're just eliminated right there. There's no chance of redemption. Other people like myself really like double elim. I feel like double elim has proven to be the best format in COD. There's a reason back in the day in the CWL, in the MLG era, things were double elim. That's when COD competitive really felt like it was at its peak. But either way, it's going to be a single elim bracket. You can let me know what you think about that down in the comments. The seeding for minor number 1 is going to be seeded by the standings after the December qualifier matches. And the seedings for minor number 2 are going to be using the Major 1 standings. So to me, minor 1, I'm a little bit confused as to when minor 1's actually going to be held, right? It says the December qualifier matches. It doesn't say the Major 1 qualifier matches. So to me, it sounds like maybe just the 2 weeks of matches in December are going to decide the seeding for it. And then there's also going to be more qualifier matches after the minor. Or this maybe meant to say Major 1 qualifiers, and it's going to be the week before the Major. And then minor 2 being seeded using Major 1 standings, I think is also interesting. If they do more minors, I'm imagining they're all going to be seeded using the Major standings from the previous Major. The format for the weekend, and this goes along with the single elim bracket, and part of the reason that I think it's so disappointing, it's going to be spread across 3 different days, right? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, round 1, round 2, semis, and grands. Really, the thing here that's disappointing is when you only have single elim, that basically cuts down the amount of matches in half, right? Because there's only 1 bracket instead of 2. And with it being semifinals and grand finals here on Sunday, that's only 2 series on Sunday. And then round 1 and round 2 will probably only have a couple series each, 3 to 4 series per day. So it really is not a ton of COD. If it was a double elim bracket, they could spread it across maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or they could have more matches in the same day, which I think would be great. Maybe even have an A and B stream like we saw with EWC. So that really is the disappointing factor for me. More COD is good, right? I mean, at the end of the day, this is more COD. Whether it's only, 10 more matches, whatever it's going to be, it is more COD, even though it's online, even though it's single elim. I wish they could do more, right? I feel like they almost got it to what point that it was going to be really good, and then they kind of fell short. But continuing on, they're going to be CDL points on the line here. As you can see, the top 4 teams are going to get points, right? You win this, you get 30 CDL points. These points go towards champs qualification, which is going to be a big point here that I'll talk about in a second. The winner's also going to get $20,000, so about $5K per player, unless orgs take a cut, which I don't know if, I don't think every org takes a cut, so little something extra on top. Match breakdown. So we got 160 online matches, 72 major matches, and 14 post-season matches, which are also on LAN. So basically, we're watching, 2/3 of the league online and 1/3 of the league on LAN, which to me is still disappointing, right? I think, we need more LAN, not less LAN, but it is what it is, man. I mean, there's no changing it at this point. And then for those wondering, the CDL League Pack is going to drop on November 14th, and CDL team bundles are planned for December or January 7th. Now, the last thing I really want to touch on in this video real quick is kind of just not only my opinion on these, but also the reason that I have this opinion, right? Like I said in this tweet, I think they're a minor L, right? Like, I think it's a W we're getting more COD at the end of the day. Like I said, whether it's online, on LAN, I mean, when I'm watching the COD, I'm going to enjoy it, right? It doesn't, right now, looking forward, it's a little disappointing, but in the moment, it's still going to be fun. The reason I'm not a fan of this is online COD does not represent really who the best in the game is, right? Obviously, FAZE, OPTIC, Thieves, the top teams in previous years were also pretty solid online, right? At the end of the day, they're going to be good online if you're a good team. But what you've seen in previous years is a team does really good online, they qualify for champs, and then they get slammed at champs, right? And that's just how it goes. And unfortunately for me, I think we need to de-incentivize online play, right? And like I said in this reply, online COD needs more, or online COD needs less importance, not more. And with these new format, with there being CDL points for the top 4 at these, with it being single elim, adding more randomness, right? If FaZe slips up, if Thieves slip up, they drop out of the tourney. We see a bottom team potentially make a top 3, top 4, get more CDL points, qualify for champs, and then inevitably just get absolutely slammed. And to me, that's just not it's just not what I want to see in competitive COD. Now, like I said, I'm going to enjoy the matches while they're playing. In the moment, watching a team like FaZe, watching a team like OPTIC, watching a team like Thieves, even though I'm a Thieves fan, seeing them lose is surprising. It's interesting. It's fun. But at the end of the day, once champs rolls around, once the majors roll around on LAN, those are probably going to be the top 3 teams. So the minors online single elim, I wish it was double elim. That would make it significantly better in my mind. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's more COD. I can't really complain. So we're going to have fun watching this season. I'm going to watch party all these events, all these qualifiers here on the channel. So hopefully people will tune in. But yeah, let me know your opinions down below. I mean, you can just hit me with a quick W or L. Do you think this is a W or an L for the minor tournaments? But yeah, there's going to be more information coming about the CDL here soon. I'll make videos on. The league is almost exactly 1 month away from the rumored start date. We got tournaments. We got the flank tournament today and tomorrow. And we also have Kason's LAN tournament with real teams, 100 Thieves, Cloud9, FaZe, and OPTIC, all going to be there in full capacity, which is going to be awesome on Saturday, which I'll also be watch partying here on the channel. But thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.